Awkward Girl Story number 20, The Stripper Doppleganger. So, when I first moved back down here, I went to Winnipeg in 2011. For for a good year or close to it, like every Friday night, almost, first time I heard about this chick, one of my roommates, he went out for guys' night and came back home, like, angry at me, and was, like, demanding to know what I actually did for work, and where I was on that night, because apparently I ruined guys' night, and he can't be seeing me naked because it's weird because we're roommates. I was like, what? And he asked if I was actually a stripper, and I wasn't. I worked at a contact center. I worked for AT&T at the time. And I was like, what? I'm like, no. I'm like, why would I be, like, I was not at a strip club. He's like, are you sure? He's like, I saw, she had star tattoos everywhere too. I was like, what? And I was like, just all confused, because I'm like, even one of his friends another time, like a few days later, came by, like, I didn't know that you lived with a stripper. I was like, I'm not the stripper. And then, like, literally almost every weekend, I ended up getting I get some weird calls, and if I didn't answer them, I'd end up with a voice message asking when I started stripping, and or else like being like, I can see you naked right now. If I did answer, then I'd be like, oh, okay, you're on the phone, so that's obviously not you I see getting naked right now. I was like, I'm like, you're the strippers, I guess. So I'm like, cause yeah, here I have a doppelganger, or like a twin or something that looks exactly like me. They're like, yeah, like she has star tattoos like all over her body too. And that was super weird. And then I guess before that, like, I'd be like, when I was living back up at home in Flin Flon, I'd be on like line, and then someone who like someone I knew, or someone I only knew online, would message me like when did you get in the city, and why did you snub me at some event or whatever event last night? I'm like, I'm not in the city, I'm in Flin Flon. And they're like, no, like, I saw you at the pyramid, or I saw you somewhere. I'm like, no, you did not, because I am most definitely in Flin Flon, and I have not been in the city for a few months. This went on, like, this would be like an occasional thing for a few years at that point, until the whole every weekend someone was at lipsticks and seeing this girl who looks identical to me dancing. And even still now, I'll have people like be like, oh, like, how come you tried acting like you didn't know me? Like, when I saw you somewhere, like, I said hi to you and tried talking to you, and you just like walked away, like, give me a weird look. I'm like, I definitely wasn't. That was not me. And I still have people coming up to me, random guys, like on the bus or like just in public, from like shopping and stuff, like asking how I've been doing. It's like, tell me it's been quite a while since I see me, and ask if I'm still dancing, or if I ever go by the club anymore. I'm like, are you talking? What do you think about this? Like, do you think I'm the stripper? Like, or the chick who used to be a stripper? Like, you don't need to be ashamed of that, or you don't need to be ashamed of that. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, that's not me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, we just look alike. Oh my god, I don't know her. I've actually had a few people, like, a few guys actually get like really offended that I refused to like acknowledge them, and was like, because I was so embarrassed about my past as being a stripper. I'm like, I was never a stripper. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, you literally got the wrong girl. I'm like, apparently, I've heard about her, and I've heard, like, we just look identical. I'm like, I don't know who she is. I don't know her name, but yeah, that was not me. I've never been to lipsticks. Like, so that's still awkward, because that still happens. And it's that I moved down here in September or August 2011. I started hearing about her, about the stripper, in November of 2011 when I moved in with my roommates, or my old roommates. And yeah, it's like the end of September 2025 now. It's almost 14 years that I've been hearing, and people have been thinking that I'm the stripper, and like hearing about her, and then messaging me about events I haven't been at. And it's been going on since like 2005. So yeah, I'm very curious, like, to see how much this girl looks like me, because I don't have very common facial features, because I'm very mixed race, and yeah, I don't look like too many people. Like, so I'm very, very curious to find out at one point who this girl is, since I've had way too many, or like so many people like think I'm her, and so many people think she's me, and the amount of calls that I got like for over a year just from people thinking I was stripping every Friday night. And like these are people like who I knew personally and like spent a lot of time with, who like my close friends and stuff. Like even one of my friends like him and like my closest friend I've ever had, like he took some of his gay friends to the strip club just for something fun to do, because he thought it'd be funny to see how uncomfortable they got. And they were like, Brent, it's Shyla. like Shyla's stripping, and he's like, what? And I even got a call from him, and like that was like he's the closest person I've ever had in my life. He was my closest friend I had at the time too. Like we'd been friends for years, so like he like knew me. Like his roommates like had only met me like twice each, so them could be a bit more understanding. But like for someone that was that close in my life, and I've seen often, like for them to even think that she's me, like that's gotta be this like it's gotta be like a super like scary like resemblance. Especially even my roommate, like we only lived together for a few weeks at the point, but like still like he saw me like every day, and it was hilarious how mad he was. He was just like burst the door open. He's like, what were you doing tonight? I was like, just yells at me. I was like, what? I could not stop laughing, which made it seem like I was lying. But I was just so amused. I was like he was so mad at me and accusing me of being a stripper. I was like, I was seriously like at work. I was like at the contact center. I was selling phones for AT&T online. He's like, my friend saw it too. He's like, we were right up at Stiffer's Row, and like I can't be seeing you like that. He's like, it's weird. It was the only time he has been mad at me, and it was amazing. Yeah. If anyone in Winnipeg knows who this chick is, I look different now that I have my shaved head. I'm like, my hair, it's been about a month since I shaved my head, and it's growing quite a bit. I still have this one stubborn bald patch though, but yeah. A bit of an update on my hair, I guess. But yeah, at least, yeah, so probably like the hair, I'm very, very, like, very surprised if we had the same hair right now. I'd be very scared, because I'd be like, okay, like she's definitely got to be stalking me or something to be like looking this much like me, and or because like that wouldn't be a coincidence. But yeah, like even like for back then, like in 2011, 2012, I just had very long, like natural dark brown hair that had like I never used products in it. It was all natural, no dye or anything in it, just this color. But even when I started dyeing my hair all sorts of colors, like after my first time I got alopecia and my hair fell out, I would have to start growing back. I decided to start having fun with my hair, so I was just like always, like my bangs, like you can see, they're vibrant. And pretty much any of my past videos, you'll see I have vibrant hair, and like majority of them. And I've been doing that since, because like I knew like at one point my hair could fall out again, so I've been having fun with it, and it did. So. But I don't know, but even when I had, like, no matter what color my hair is, I've had someone think I was her. And I don't know her name. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her. I'm very curious to find out who this girl is, because, yeah, in 14 years, like, yeah, being, like, that's quite a while for people to think that we're each other. And, yeah. Anyone who knows me, like, if, you see me and say something to me, like, from a distance, and you're too blurry, I just run away. So to me that's just like less awkward than to try and like get up close and try and see who you are. Because like if I'm not wearing my glasses or contacts, then after about 2 minutes away, like facial features start getting blurry and like hard to make out for me. That's the reason why I just run away. But if I'm like actually like if you get up close and like you say hi to me and like I just walk away or just give you a weird look, that's not me. Like even people who I'm not sure who they are, if they come up and say hi to me, I will acknowledge just because I don't want to be rude. But if yeah, I just run away from people who shout my name from a distance and I can't make out who they are because they're too far away, or I just don't realize that they are waving at me or something because I got my headphones on and I'm just kind of like, I'm walking too fast and I just don't realize that they are right there because, well, either they're blurry or I'm just kind of like in my own world. But yeah. anyone in Winnipeg knows anything about this or has seen her before, let me know. Cause and if you think you've seen me stripping somewhere, I'd appreciate finding out or hearing about that. Because yeah, I actually just last week when I was at the getting my foot x-rayed when I broke my ankle, someone in the waiting room thought I was her. So that was weird because I couldn't really walk away from them, so I was waiting to see a doctor and my ankle's broken. Yeah, so that's what also made me think of making this video. Yeah, thanks for watching.